I'm Kenny from D-Studio, and in this tutorial I will show you how to visualize your project in 4D Virtual Builder. As you can see, I've opened up the model that I've created in the last two tutorials, where I showed you how to create tasks and link them to SketchUp entities, and also explained you the purpose of task types. Now let me quickly open up my 4D Gantt chart window, just to have a look at what we've created so far. So we have 5 blocks, all linked to one task. 3 of those tasks are construction tasks and 2 tasks are demolition tasks. Just to recapitulate which tasks are linked to which entities, I would say select only, or maybe just do a sync. So this block is a demolition task, this block also, and those 3 blocks are construction tasks. Okay, for now I can just close this window and I set the visualization mode to 4D visualization mode. Okay, so now on the 5th of July at 5 o'clock I have one task that is finished, because let me just reopen that Gantt chart window, I'm sorry. On the 5th of July, that must be here, I see that this task has finished. And as we mentioned in our last tutorial, construction, when the task has finished, so in the post phase, I would like to show the original material. If I navigate to the next date time, I'll see at 17 o'clock this task has finished also. This task is still in the active phase, and so are those 2 tasks. If I navigate to the next date, 6th of July, 17 o'clock, this task also has finished. Okay, to the 7th, this date, this task has finished too, but this task is a demolition task and the task should be hidden on this date. And if I navigate to the end date of this task, just by clicking on with the right button to open up the context menu, select end date. Now this project isn't really fascinating, so I've opened up a new model which consists of an entire project where the capabilities of 4D Virtual Builder are explained better. Okay, so for this model, which is obviously more detailed than just 5 blocks, let me quickly open up the Gantt chart of this model, this project, to show you the tasks. One thing that I didn't show you already is the zoom factor, which lets you zoom in the Gantt chart. Now I will navigate to the time in this project to show you the capabilities of 4D Virtual Builder. Just navigating in time. Now the project is complete. Or maybe not. Now it's complete. Now that's it for the 4D visualization mode. We also have a second mode, which is the changed mode. Now what is the changed mode? Changed mode actually is a mode that shows you all the tasks that have been changed in a specific time span. So let's say between today and 2 weeks ago, I would like to view or visualize all tasks that have been changed, whether they are started or whether they have been ended. Now the model is upgrading right now, switching view modes is quite demanding for SketchUp capabilities. And now I could explain the changed face material, because as I mentioned, it will visualize the tasks that have been changed in a specific time span, and the material that is used to visualize this changement is called the changed face material. So let me quickly change that up to purple. As like the other face states, you could also say for side, well, I would like to have always the original material. Now this face state is actually something that is quite useful when using the timeline. Let me open up the timeline. In this timeline, all tasks are laid out in a timeline. And as you can see here, I have an interval selector. Now this, the right hand of the interval will be the current time, and the left hand of the interval will be the previous date time, or the previous date. And in this interval, I would like to visualize everything, every task that has changed. So let's make sure that some changes are between the interval. As you can see, okay, now so these are the entities or the tasks that have changed during this interval. I could also say for August, I just click on this interval, and now I can see every entity that has changed in August 2013. Maybe in the beginning of the project, I would like to see everything for February. Just give SketchUp some time to think. Okay, so those are all entities that have changed in February. I can also enlarge this to 3 months. So you give SketchUp some time to think. Also, worth to mention, we are still in slow mode. Now these are the entities that have changed in February, March, or April. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial I will show you how to use fast mode, or what is fast mode.